Let's face it, there's enough going on around the holiday time to where you don't need to be obsessing over what you're going to feed your guests for dessert. Scotty's already gone through that obsession. He's assembled a list of things that we're going to do, and these recipes you're going to love. Scotty Mayfield, Mayfield Dairy, good to see you, sir, and Merry Christmas. Last time you were here, you said you're going to go through some of the old family archives and find some really great holiday recipes. It looks like you have done just that.
Well, I have, and it's eggnog time. So I made an eggnog pie, and I must say that I think my wife would have done a better job. But anyway, they taste really good. This is the eggnog pie, and like you said, we've got the recipe, and then this is eggnog fudge.
Eggnog fudge.
And it's really tasty. You make it in a pan, and you put once you pour all the stuff that you've cooked in there, you pour it in foil, and then I just flipped it out on this cutting board here. Took the foil off and cut it up, and I don't know why some pieces are getting all gooey and some are not, but it's really tasty.
That just adds to the allure. Now here, I want to go back to the eggnog pie for a moment. It was either last year or a year before that. You came and you made a similar eggnog pie, and I was just amazed at how quick and how easy and how inexpensive it was.
Right.
Tell us what goes into that.
Well, I'm trying to remember. It's basically just eggnog and vanilla pudding are the two main ingredients, and you cook that together. And then you get a pie crust and you pour it in there and
chill it for a little bit. You're ready to go. Yeah. And you can top that with cinnamon, nutmeg if there's a particular holiday spice.
But you were talking earlier about eggnog on pancakes.
Yeah, Scotty and I have been talking for several minutes now about some really creative uses for eggnog. When you're making pancakes, heat up a little bit of eggnog.
Just microwave it for just a few seconds.
Just a few seconds. You don't want it super warm, but you don't want cold eggnog going on hot pancakes. Warm it up a little bit, stir it up, put in a little cinnamon, nutmeg, or what have you. Pour that on top of the pancakes. I'll guarantee you'll like it.
So
you're going to try that, right?
I am. I've had eggnog pancakes made out of eggnog. But I like this pouring it on top.
All right. Now, let's get back in here to the fudge. What have you topped this with? Same thing, just a little cinnamon?
Maybe a little bit too much, but I have nutmeg on it is all I have, just ground nutmeg. And this one is a little bit more challenging because you're heating up one thing, and then you've got to melt some marshmallow, nougat, and white chocolate chips. And I ended up having to use a double boiler to do that.
Sure.
And so that one's a little bit more involved, but once you make it, it's made, and it seems to last a while.
Beautiful thing about everything you see here on the table, aside from the Mayfield ingredients, it's fun for the kids to help take part in, and it's fun for us bigger kids to indulge in. So we certainly do like that. All right, so out of these here, now is this more of the fudge?
This is just some I cut out to put in a serving.
All right.
And then, I make the peppermint stick pie, but you can make it, single service just by crushing up Oreos and putting it on the top and the bottom.
Peppermint stick pie. Tell me roughly how you do that.
Well, peppermint stick pie is basically crushing up Oreos, putting it on the bottom of a Tupperware kind of Pyrex.
Right.
Smash the ice cream in there. You can use peppermint stick or mint chocolate chip. Then cover the top, put it in the freezer. Whenever you want to serve it, you get it out, put a little syrup on it, and go.
Out of all of these, what is your favorite?
Well, I like just peppermint. Just like this.
I got to tell you, I know it's popular this time of year, but that peppermint stick ice cream is hard to find.
It is hard to find. And unfortunately, I think when people see it, they buy 2 or 3 because, and the stores just give us like one row. And so it's a challenge.
I'm going to brag on you here a little bit. You may remember the last time Scotty was here, he offered an ice cream party for the school, the classes that got the most thank you notes written for the troops overseas.
Which was a great project.
It really was. We were doing that with Nash Icon 107.9. We were aiming for 100,000 likes. And I think some of the ice cream had something to do with it, but they got 209,000.
That's
so
great.
A job well done.
Well,
and the
that's
kids
good.
love the ice cream.
Well, that's good.
So, in honor of that, I wanted to play you this. See the picture up there?
Oh, yeah.
This is one group of students that were proudly holding up their Mayfield ice cream sandwiches. And very quickly, several of them got together and wanted me to make sure and tell you this. 3.
Thank you, Scotty.
A very quick thank you, Scotty, but it
And
was
you sent that
heartfelt.
to me. I appreciate it.
I
Yeah, that's
wanted
great.
to make sure you had that
Yeah.
in the archives. Now, we'll have these available through the Let's Chat Facebook page and on our website. You've
Great.
got them on the Mayfield Dairy website as well. So, wow, I don't think there's anything else left to do but eat it up.
Only thing you can do is sometimes we pour a little eggnog on top of our ice cream.
Oh, yeah, and a little cinnamon or a little nutmeg here, just a little bit. Just to add a little color. And you can put other spices on there. You could put a little licorice if you're a licorice fan. You could put just about anything.
I believe you
so.
could be a chef.
Buddy, when it comes to ice cream and Mayfield's dairy products, I can do a lot. Scotty, hope you have a
Thanks.
Merry Christmas.
You
Thank
too.
you. If you'd like to get in touch with Scotty and the great staff at Mayfield, find out about these recipes and a whole lot more, they are easy to find. Mayfield products available at all supermarkets and at MayfieldDairies.com.